What's up, everyone? So I wanted to do a quick review of my newest device or little item that I got from my Bakun Alpha Low C bass clarinet, and I ordered this carbon fiber standing / sitting peg. I've seen a lot of my colleagues using it, and it seemed sturdy from my just experiencing it through them. So I figured I'd order one because I really want to start getting into standing while playing the bass clarinet. I love to stand when I perform, especially chamber or solo music. So I ordered this. I've had it for like 2 weeks and I haven't had the chance yet to do a review, so I figured I have a little time right now. So I ordered this through Ear Spasm, Michael Lowenstern, and this is by WoodWind Design. I believe they're in Europe. The weight, obviously because it's carbon fiber, it's rather light, but the quality from what I could see, just the rubber part that would be touching the floor, very nice. It would have a good amount of grip. These little screws here that I suppose will fit into the peg holder on my instrument seems pretty sturdy. I know nothing about this yet, so I'm going to most certainly take my time so I don't have any sort of oopsies. But when you take this out, it reveals a different type of peg that I suppose is for when you're seated on the floor. But for when you're standing, it goes like this. It has a tightening screw. Let me just take a guesstimate here. Okay, it's nice and sturdy. So we're gonna put it on. I'm gonna do that off camera to make sure I don't screw it up. And then we'll see what it's like once it's on my bass clarinet. Okay, so here we have the carbon fiber standing peg on my Bakun Alpha bass clarinet. I had to adjust the height a few times before I found something even close to what I might use. The Bakun Alpha has an angled floor peg, so you'll see that the carbon fiber is on an angle. That's not an issue at all. I believe other bass clarinets have angled floor peg connectors, so that's fine. I just figured I would play a little bit and show you what this looks like. It could probably be a little bit lower. I'm going to play first and then I'll lower it on camera and then we'll try it again. So now I'm going to adjust it a little bit. It's just a little too high. I suppose you could probably take it off, but for time's sake, I'm just going to do that. I do hear a bit of a crunching sound when I tighten this adjustment peg, but I'm going to assume that it's never been used and it needs a little time to settle in. But don't be alarmed if you hear a little bit of a crunching sound. I was alarmed enough for everyone. So this is a bit more what I would use to perform. It's got a lot of, mobility. It's very light. I will keep you updated. For a first impression, I'm very happy. It fit right into the floor peg attachment, and it's not loose or anything. It doesn't have any wiggling. I know that on Ear Spasm, Michael Lowenstern does mention that certain brands, a bass clarinet might have a little bit of give, but I contacted him and he responded quickly saying that with the Bakun Alpha, you wouldn't experience that, I wouldn't experience that, and I am most certainly not experiencing that, so I'm very pleased. And I'm going to be bringing it to Clarinet Fest next month in Texas. I'll be performing on bass clarinet. which I'm very excited to have a good bass clarinet now to perform on, and I'm looking forward to using it.